Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2, where we've been having a recent comedy of errors. Remember how I sent the Hummer up to Drassen in order to retrieve some supplies of the explosive variety in order to make a further push into Meduna? Well, that was all well and good until the Hummer ran out of gas on its return, right about here. That then led into like the D list of mercenaries that I had transporting those supplies, kind of running all over the place, just trying to avoid patrols while making it back into the sector M3 in order to link up with everybody else. Thankfully though, they're finally there, finally bandaged, and finally ready to move out with everyone. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got everybody currently assigned to Squad 1 for our animal-themed A-team, Squad 2 for just kind of a mishmash of B-string characters, and a Squad 3 that really has Carlos and Tex in it. I mean, Moose isn't so bad. Beth is just annoying me to no end. We're gonna get a move on though, and we're positioned here to move into the sector of Meduna with the airport in it. So I initially thought about coming straight down out of Orta, and I didn't want to end up trying to take, these sectors getting assaulted from both sides. So at least the reinforcements won't be quite so bad. They won't come in from 3 sectors. They'll only come in from the 2 here and here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. We do have some militia reinforcements still with us. They're dwindling, but we got like 14 of these guys. Not so bad. They'll certainly be able to provide
job taken care of.
some additional firepower. Yeah, we've also I moved Biff and Flo, my 2 mobile militia trainers, into Grum, and the reason for that is I've tried to set up this thing here where mobile militia can't flow out of this area so that they would start getting trained and sort of pushed in here, because guys up here and up here aren't really doing me very much good. I don't think we're gonna be around long enough to really reap the benefits of that, but it's something. We go ahead and coordinate for our simultaneous arrivals, please. And there we go.
An enemy
22.
encounter is next to guaranteed. It's only a question of finding them.
22:22 seems like a pretty decent time to get this party started. We are, of course, super worried about the tanks. However, we do have a fair number of explosive devices with us this time. I'm thinking that our A-team is going to end up inserting right here along the beach. We'll have them come in. That could be a tank. That could be a tank. Not seeing. I mean, there could be more along this, but I don't think so. Because that would be just weird to me. Not sure. I'm not seeing, at least right now, any others. It's just been long enough that I honestly no longer remember. This will be our B team. We'll have them take sort of point coming through here in this horrible, well-lit death tunnel. That's going to be this street up here. And
I knew it couldn't stay quiet forever.
yeah, I knew it too. Unfortunately, man, Shank got hit right away. Are you kidding me with this? No, just these guys got the action. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let's have Gaston take a shot. He will likely be able to just immediately end him with a headshot.
Fantastic!
Yeah, I figured as much. And you know what then? We'll have
I'm listening.
Scope. Just look in this direction in case anybody else pops up, and then everybody else drop backpacks. And that everybody else may have just been Vicky, but oh well. We're...
See?
Oh, we are on player's turn. I thought that was an
Yes.
interrupt. I was so wrong. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't really want to run along here. I want to get into this area so they could sort of be taking these guys out that are likely in the sandbag entrenchments from behind, as well as kind of being protected from the road due to the landing strip lights that are going on over here. So let's move them over to like here-ish.
Understood. Stay still. See that? Looks suspicious to me.
Oh, that's reassuring. So that means there are mines out here. Oh, Coyote. He's got 46 explosives, but also heavy weapons. So he's probably the one to lead the way, actually.
Standing by.
Everybody else just kind of stay behind these guys. Kind Commenter did make a note of, hey, you should have Grizzly take those shots because he's a heavy weapons guy, and they'll be doing more damage with him. Oh, man. Lynx wasn't running. That was a terrible mistake. Oh, or it just takes them out of running whenever they pass through the water. I see. Anyway, Coyote is also a heavy weapons guy, so he should likewise be getting a pretty decent bonus for those types of things. Shank, why don't you just sort of get out of everyone's way for a little while? Yeah.
I'm listening.
Could have scope come down here, turn, sight in. What does she see? Maybe should be a little worried that she can't see right next to herself. So I tell you what, we'll get Static to just hang out next to her. And then Gaston is going to do something fairly similar.
Yes.
Bubba. Okay.
Yes.
That was a heck of an interrupt that had nothing to do with what Bubba was doing right now.
Bad men.
Yeah, I agree. Now, that's a shot that accomplished very little. You know what? Does Vicky have... Yeah, she's got a KCB knife. Let's see about getting her in position to cut through this fence line for us. And we'll see if we can't get out of all this light. Oh, not enough AP. Okay, that's fine. That'll be a task for next turn. Likewise, though, let's see about getting our C team also out of the light.
Damn it.
What did... Okay, you saw him. No real chance to hit, though. Let's just worry about positioning for right now. We'll start laying down fire on another turn.
See?
Alright. Hamus. Try to keep the guys that, might ever hit the broadside of the barn sort of in the lead. So for instance, Carlos and Tex and Hamus, while everyone else just sort of hangs out behind them, being dead weight. Or, first aid runners and things like that if we need them. Got a couple of guys, but we've also got a fair number of militia that I'm hoping screen our movement here.
Your 6 shooters. This wild east situation.
Thanks, Tex. Alright, so enemy goes before the militia. So they, of course, did take a couple of shots at us, but nothing too bad. And our militia don't seem terribly interested to run that gauntlet of spotlights. Yeah, at least they're coming in with us from the back. Alright. And back on our turn. Back to the A team. These guys are getting a little left behind, huh?
Gotcha.
Say we get right up to here. Do want to be cautious that that is not a tank in there.
Ready.
Maybe
10-4.
Raven. You see if you do that. That's actually not bad. It covers both sides of it. Grizzly.
Done.
Right up the middle. Okay.
You called?
And then we'll get Fox and Lynx playing catch up for now. Okay.
You called?
Ready.
Shank, get yourself patched. Shank, get yourself patched. There we go.
Yeah,
All right. And then cut through the fence. Nice.
Run in.
Let Vicky just come in, kind of get out of the way of everyone.
Yo!
That leaves Static then able to come in.
I'm listening.
With Scope backing him up.
Oui.
And Gaston.
Yes.
Alright.
Okie
At least feel like
dokie.
these guys are a little bit safer than they were a turn ago.
Howdy.
Now, I don't know how aggressive I want to be with these guys. I don't love the idea of like them leading the charge over here if it turns out there are enemies like in this general direction. Let's maybe do this.
Yes.
Have Beth come up toward about here, and then I'd like them to hang out for a little while. Maybe get the militia out in front of them. I guess now that I could actually look around the sector. Maybe tanks down here. Maybe tank there. I don't think tanks would be held in by the fence. Like, that doesn't make much sense. They're not going to be able to shoot through it as tanks. This might make a lot of sense for them to be here. Maybe two of them on either side. And I still don't like the looks of that, like right in the middle of the map.
By.
Alright, let's see what they do on their turn.
They got me trapped here.
They shoot vents. I forgot about vents. I just left him out there. Oh man, he was at the top of the map. I couldn't see him. I didn't remember there was a vents. I'm a terrible leader. All right. Well, at least the militia have finally come down to provide them a juicier target, and Vince is definitely going to be able to patch himself up. So that's something. Come on. Wish I could get the militia to just be a little bit more aggressive there. They need to, honestly, they need to bite the bullet, right? Like,
Okay.
it...
Hold on. I gotta increase my cardio.
It's just a huge waste of time for them to be, running back and forth. They just spend AP, they never get anywhere. But they like run up to the edge of the light and they go, whoa, that seems real dangerous. And they just turn around, head back.
Yes.
And they do it every turn, over and over again. Now, you guys packing, yeah, chem lights. Okay, good.
Standing by.
Now.
Standing by.
Come up to like,
Ready.
right about
You
there. Let's
Will do.
Fox and Lynx both
Ready.
catch up with them. And then kneel down, buddy. And then we're probably going to pass that turn. Okay. Also okay. Blew another hole in the fence. That's certainly something. And Grizzly and Vicky both pull an interrupt there. Alright. First off, Vicky, let's see what you got. Very nice.
Standing by.
Grizz. Do like a 4-round burst. Okay. Connected. Can't argue with results. Now, rest of the enemy turn gonna be relatively quiet. I'm hoping. Maybe. Looking like it's so far. That would be an enemy tripping their own landmine? That doesn't seem very smart. Also that...
Fighting time.
Oh, wow. Okay, actually a lot of things kind of happened there. So, one, they hit this guy with a grenade. It didn't kill him, it just pissed him off. And he responded by murdering one of the enemy. And then, probably the more interesting thing is we find an elite in that little sandbag fortress there. And as scary as elites are, they're not tanks. Also, somebody tripped a landmine there, blew out the side of the fence. Huh. Okay. So, yeah, as scary as elites are, they are not tanks. And I would rather
Ready.
face them.
Ready.
No one have any...
Standing by.
Alright, Coyote's got a chem light. And any chance of this landing anywhere that is helpful to me. If you stand up. No, it doesn't look like he wants to get it over the side of the sandbags. It's going to take 40. Oh, I didn't mean to walk that. Okay. 8, 12, 45. You can see that guy, though. All right, let's get it right here. And not... Yeah, they're still obstructed.
Standing by. Ready.
Yeah, the sandbags are just in the way.
Standing by.
Okay, okay. He's got an RPG. He's also got a stun grenade, which might not be the worst idea in the world. Stun grenade's not going to do anything to a tank, but it can certainly do something to an elite.
Ready.
All right, and then Lynx, you jog up here.
You called?
Fox, you're gonna do the same. Oh, does she see him? No. Why did it highlight him? There, now she sees him, but doesn't have enough AP to shoot. Okay. Well, he should be down for at least a turn with the stun grenade. She's got good covering fire on anyone coming up to help him. So hopefully that sorts that out, at least for a turn or two. We'll get Vince just patching himself back up.
Ready.
Shank, you ran out of medical supplies because you're that bad and couldn't even patch a bullet hole. Okay.
Yo.
Keep moving these guys up a little bit.
Yes.
I do, of course, concern myself with having enough AP that if enemies wander into us, we can take shots back at them. Oh, Gaston can see this guy. It's okay in static? That is the weirdest angle. I guess the two, like the corner doesn't connect? Is that what I'm
listening.
Supposed to interpret there? No? Like she sees him but has nowhere that's a clear shot. The same is not true of Gaston. Okay.
Yo.
What about you, Static? Again, can't actually shoot at him.
See?
That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm listening.
All right. Let's get you sighted in case this guy decides he wants to pop up. And then
Yo.
Let's see what we can't do with some chem light throwing. Can I land it there? Yeah, that's not really what I needed to happen there. Okay, chem light lands a little short, just sort of lights up our own guys a little bit more. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Damn.
And a sniper from somewhere back here. Okay, we've got a load of guys right over here.
See? Naughty man.
Oh, hello, Homos. Thank you for your interrupt. Didn't make it count, though. Okay, so do you have guys coming up from the right? Militia not being as aggressive as I would like them to be either. They've kind of stayed behind us entirely. Weird. Yeah, they're still doing the we're not sure what to do with the globe of light shuffle. Just running back and forth out there. Man, come on, guys. This is how you know that the AI is never going to rise up and take over the world. They'll get stuck in some kind of loop and never get out of it. Oh, wow, that was all the ammo he had? Well, we did not come prepared with a moose, that is for sure. Alright, what about you, Tex? You can spot her too. Okay. Not quite. Also not quite. Carlos? Something? No? There's one square away. Okay. Alright.
Ready.
Now, let's see what we can do here. Perfect. My sentiments exactly. Alright. Get you to here. Okay, there's
Standing
one
by.
of them. And then you two
Gotcha.
here. Coyote's got one more chemlight, and I think I might want to make use of it, knowing that there are
Standing
enemies
by.
over here. Alright, Grizz,
Ready.
Raven, go ahead and come up as well.
Okay.
And we've certainly
I'm
not
listening.
yet encountered, like,
Understood.
the majority of their forces. Like, not by a long shot. But I think things are going okay so far. Getting Vent shot was certainly a misstep. Other than that, I think things have been going pretty good. You probably won't be able to see anybody going that way.
Yes.
And Bubba
Yeah, man.
and Vicky.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And not enough AP for a shot, huh? Okay.
See?
Those guys are all out.
Yes.
Well, let's see what they do. Ugh.
You called?
Okay. Nothing else. We sap a little bit of AP from him.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Nope, still not enough to take that shot. Ooh. Okay, finally we maybe moved Coyote up a little bit too far. He takes a slight graze for 10 damage.
Ruthless.
And we've still got guys coming at them.
See?
Carlos, show me what you're made of, man. It took me so long to recruit you, and so far, you have done nothing for me. You're really gonna have to, like, step up. Miguel died. I mean, we need some leaders of this rebellion. And, you know, something tells me that, like, a white guy from Oklahoma may not be the face
Standing by.
that the country is going to rally behind. I'm just thinking out loud here, man. Nice. Does pull
You
off the
call?
headshot. Also nice.
Beauty.
Standing by.
Okay. Move up a little bit more. What did they drop? A Scar. Okay. Scar L. Close quarters combat model. Or like configuration, I guess, for the Scar. As well as a Law. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, man.
With some excellent burst fire there. And Vicky can finish him off. Okay.
Hope
Good,
it
good.
hurt. I'm listening.
Scope. Let's get you up in front with the sniper rifle.
Ready.
Raven to like right here.
Ready.
Links to just backing her up.
Ready. Ready.
Okay. Shank, you're gonna basically do nothing. Might as well have Vince patch you up. I think we do have Shank with like the Milkor. It's got like one loom and one tear gas round in it, so it's probably not going to be providing anything too amazing.
Howdy, partner.
All right, guys, we got like a 3-on-1 battle happening over here. Just
See?
put her down.
See?
Doing 3. Does 3. And unfortunately, Moose has no shot, which I assume just means like the trees in front of him line up in such a way that he has a 0% chance to hit. It doesn't really even make
Ready.
sense to waste the bullets. I'll probably just save them for any kind of interrupt that he might want to pull off here.
I hope that sound wasn't what I think it was. I'm listening.
Okay, we got an elite running up, but got enough AP to take some decent shots at him. Barely scratched him. What about here? Alright, 3 bullets. Not a lot of damage to him. He's still
I'm
in
listening.
strong condition, but the AP sapping is likely enough to at least stop him in his tracks, rob the rest of his turn from him, and put us in a better position to take him down next turn. Oh. Of course, if Gaston gets the interrupt against you, yeah, the same is not going to happen. Alright, she's back. We couldn't take one of them down with 3. Now we've got to deal with 2 of them.
It'll be a stampede, partner.
3 of them. And apparently in an all-female elite brigade. Whoa. I don't know what gun that was, but it certainly sounded like it packed a punch. Alright. And good friendly fire. Yeah. Good job. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I imagine, like, had a bunch of guys in. Are they coming, like, flooding around down here? I don't know. We've created enough paths, and they should know that there's enemies inside the wire, as people are responding to that as well. I don't know how bad the resistance is going to be over here. I would certainly take it calming down any second, though. Especially if Carlos continues to not be able to hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, let's see here. I'm know that... Really? He ducked, right? Okay, so after he got shot, he ducked down. Scope no longer has a shot. That was a little pesky. However, Gaston now has a shot. That he missed.
Yes.
Sacrilege.
Yo.
I'm listening.
Doesn't see anything.
Standing by.
Coyote could probably stand to stop and bandage himself for a second.
You called?
Let's get some other people up in front. Do some buddy bounding. And then try to stay out of the light as much as possible.
Visual contact.
Right about here. We'll just take it from the standing. Okay, it does hit. Get Lynx in behind without enough AP to really do anything. Fox. Yeah, you do have a grenade launcher. It is not loaded. Well, that's real dumb. Mustard gas, stun grenade, lots and lots of stun grenade. Let's go and load this thing. Maybe in some future turn that will have mattered.
I'm listening.
I feel like Scope should really stay
Yeah, man.
covering that guy.
Yes.
Let's pass it and just hope that Raven doesn't take a really poor turn here. She doesn't. Okay. We kind of looked out there.
I'm listening.
That elite definitely could have gotten very dangerous. Oh. Yep.
Man, that's gotta hurt. Then again, maybe not.
Something tells me he never even knew what hit him. I think if your head explodes like that, it's probably a little late for you to be recognizing
I'm listening.
how much pain you're in. Okay, good shot.
It is an ingrate.
Alright, I do like that the militia are at least kind of overtaking our position over here. We're getting a couple of them out in front of us.
I'm listening.
She protects me.
Over here, however, I think we're getting like suppressed by our own friendly troops. Which is rather unfortunate. Well, at least shooting her so many times finally pays off in that she collapses from exhaustion. Oh, seriously? Seriously?
Ready.
Lynx, wanna just do that? Yeah.
Perfect.
Rocket rifles don't care much about Guardian
Ready.
vests. That is their one huge advantage. Okay. They are
Ready.
the premier in armor-piercing technology.
You called?
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to spread everybody out just a tad along the
Standing
side.
I'm listening. Biscuits.
Okay. I agree. Those are some biscuits. Let's look at this. Maybe overloaded. Stun grenade? That might not be a terrible idea right here. Can we put a stun grenade right there? Oh, yes we can. Okay. Gaston, you see this guy now laying all in the prone. Not bad. Put him in critical.
Yeah, man.
Alright, we've got a turn here where they're kind of down and out due to that stun grenade. So let's
Yes.
press our advantage for a second.
All right.
Try to get Bubba up front with his heavy fire as well as larger than life health pool. And
Yes, sir.
and Vincent Shank,
Ready.
you're basically just useless in this. Okay. Let's we can pull them
right.
like in behind us.
Yes, sir.
That way, you know, if anybody needs medical attention, there might be an opportunity for Shank to fire a 40mm grenade somewhere. You never know.
See.
Okay, those are for these guys.
Ready.
These are
Standing
basically
by.
out of position to do anything.
You
Raven's
called?
holding, Fox is holding. Let's see what the enemy is going to do on this turn. Ooh, okay, she does come up. She fires at
Something strange.
two militia as well as Vicky. Thankfully,
Sticks.
Vicky took a lot less damage than the militia did, so
Blast it.
that's something. All in all, though, I spoke too soon. Oh, man. I was going to make a comment on the fact that the enemy's turn didn't really take all that long, which points towards them not having a ton of characters left to control. I also horribly jinxed Vicky by commenting on how little damage she took for some incoming fire,
Ready.
leaving her with 3 health. Alright then. Tell you what. Shank, come up here.
Yes, sir.
Vince, you're probably not going to be able to even reach her in
Yes.
time.
I'm listening.
So we're going to need some other solutions. We do need to ensure, you know, that nobody dies trying to render medical aid.
Standing by.
Coyote's now in the prone, huh?
You called?
Let's see what. Let's push up a tad.
Standing by.
Do something similar here. Get ready
You called?
to start shooting. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I'll tell you what. What can our grenade launcher hit? Can our grenade launcher... Oh, not enough AP. I need 47. Could hit there, though.
Boy.
Okay. Not bad.
Yes.
Bubba, you're out. Gaston, you're like... way behind, buddy.
Houses.
Tell you what. Especially since this guy is just
Yo.
stunned. We do need to be
Armour.
concerned about him
Armour.
standing back up. Oh, man. Remember that point where I thought that maybe they were running
Ready.
out of enemies? Yeah. Looks like I might have been wrong. Okay. Lynx.
Ready.
Raven.
Standing by.
Grizzly. Grizzly, I feel like you've fallen behind. Tell you what, maybe Grizzly is the one with his 10 med that can at least stabilize her.
Ready.
Okay. Have him aim in.
Ready.
Everybody there is out of action points, and we move to sort of
See.
the B-side battle that's going on over here. Carlos, you want to maybe shoot someone? I actually think he shot the wrong person.
Howdy, partner.
Even when he does something right, it's the wrong thing. Well, and then Tex does the same, shooting the enemy that I was not aiming for. But the one that's in critical condition is also collapsed and out of action points, so she's not going to be any danger on the next turn. This, however, a little bit of a calamity. I know there's 2 guys back here, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6 and 7 are maybe stunned. These guys might be getting up on their next turn, though. So we're about to run headlong into 7 elites. And on that note, I think we are going to autosave there. And I'm going to pick this up in the next episode. I don't want this to go on too long. I do worry that a lot of these Meduna sectors may turn into giant slogs, and so I'm going to try to break them up into more or less 30-minute episodes. Especially now that all of the ferrying of guns and equipment is done, I should be able to get into regularly getting Jagged Alliance 2 episodes back up and getting the series in the can sooner rather than later. We've only got 3 more sectors to conquer. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There will be more content on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.